Alright, so we're here in the M3. I'm just gonna start it off in Sport Plus. As you can see, engines in Sport Plus, suspension, steering's in Sport, and braking is in Sport. Right off the bat, even just driving around in a parking garage like this, you really feel the power that this thing has. It's got a ton of power. Obviously got a little bit of a turbo lag, but that's every turbocharged car, so not too big of a deal. But definitely, just as soon as you put your foot on the pedal, you really feel that power. Another thing that you instantly notice in this car, if you have driven a Blackwing before, is the suspension is kind of lazy in this car.
In 300 feet, turn left at the end of the road onto Northeast 38th Place and then turn right.
It's kind of hard to feel what the car's doing, I guess, because the suspension is, I don't know, it just feels like it's overcompensating a little bit. You really don't feel the car, in my opinion, as compared to driving my Blackwing. You can feel everything. But I can for sure say this is a thrill to drive. I would say that I can definitely understand why BMW owners are just so big on BMWs. This thing is definitely really nice.
Time is 8 minutes. Continue on the road for 2 miles.
I mean, the power is just all there. Just almost feels like it's never ending. Oh my God. It's amazing. The braking in this car is also very, very, very good. I mean, gives you way too much confidence driving this car. I feel like you get into a situation where you feel like you can stop in any given scenario, and I guess that may not be the case, but yeah, the braking is great on this car. So you do get some pops from the exhaust. I'm starting to notice that as it's revving down. If you're getting on it, you definitely get some pops from the exhaust, so that's nice. Paddle shifting seems to be really responsive. Man, this thing is so quick. This is like, yeah, I mean,
In a quarter of a mile, turn
Blackwing in terms of speed definitely does not match up to this. Now, I am driving in the 4-wheel drive mode, so I mean, obviously it only makes sense. But yeah, I mean, God, this thing is quick. You have the heads-up display in here as well. I feel like it's a little hard to see, and I'm not too sure if you can change the location of it. I haven't really messed around with the heads-up display at all, but it definitely seems like it's a little low. I guess adjusting the seat would probably fix that. But does have a heads-up display here. It's nice. It gives you a lot of information.
In 700 feet, turn left onto Northeast 8th Street. In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
You got your speed on there. You got the speed limit.
116th Avenue Northeast.
If you are using GPS, it also gives you the map. So I think that's really cool. The fact that they have all that information on the heads-up display is pretty nice. Definitely makes it easier in terms of not having to look at the
right at the traffic light
screen or, you know,
Avenue
whatever else
Northeast.
you might have going on. So definitely great feature there. Not sure if the camera's catching it, but it's pretty big heads-up display. In terms of all the ones that I've seen on the market, this one is pretty large. So definitely wouldn't have any trouble seeing everything that's on it. Clarity isn't the greatest, but you can definitely see everything, so it's nice. And again, I'm not sure how to turn up the brightness or move it around. I know there's a feature in the Blackwing where you can kind of like move it around in the area that it projects on, so that it is better. It's more visible from where you're sitting. So I'm gonna step on it here. Oh my God. And that was almost 60 just like that.
700 feet, turn left
Wow.
onto Northeast 8th Street.
This thing is nuts.